Hi, this is Andrew with the Andrew Smith team of eXp Realty. And with the real estate market normalizing, things taking a little bit longer to sell, returning to what we would consider a normal market, one of the things that we're starting to see again is contingent offers, meaning a buyer that is putting an offer in or is out looking has a home to sell. Their new purchase is contingent upon selling their existing home. And I have to say that over the years, the timing of those two transactions and how it's done has probably been the number one question I have ever been asked. So I figured we'd spend just a couple minutes today talking about how that is handled and what you can do when you have a home that you own that you need to sell before moving into another one. Now, one of the things that is consistent as far as I know, no matter where you're located, is there is a form, a contingency form that is used when you're buying a home and you have a home to sell. The process is a little bit different between how it's handled at our locations in California compared to Texas, but the principle is pretty much the same. And what it basically allows you to do is write an offer and go under contract on a new home, the home that you're going to be buying. And when you do that, you have a period of time. You may ask for, depending on how the market is in your particular neighborhood, you may ask for 30 days, it may be 60 days, it may be 90 days. So what you're saying in that time frame is it's giving you 30, 60, or 90 days to sell your existing home. And if you're not able to make the sale in that time period, both parties, you as the buyer of the new home and the person selling the home that you're looking to buy, have the right to cancel, as the contract cannot be performed upon. And that's usually how it's done. One of the things that is handled in that particular case, you assume everything goes through, is usually on the home that you were selling, we would ask that you be allowed to remain in possession of it for 2 to 3 days after closing. And the reason for that is so that your home that you currently live in, you are able to complete the sale of that home, and then the funds from that sale can then be sent to the escrow title for the follow-on purchase and make sure that transaction is funded. Therefore, you're able to go from one home directly into the other without having a lag where you've got to keep your stuff in storage or go to a hotel or something along those lines. And, we always do our best to try and work that timing out as best we can. Does it always work? No. But for the most part, it's usually pretty close and works out for all parties. Now, one of the things that's a little bit different for California is California actually have a contingency for the seller finding replacement property. That doesn't exist in Texas. But for those of you in California, in that particular case, it allows you to list your home for sale with the contingency that that sale is predicated on the fact that you're going to find a suitable alternate home to buy. And if you're not able to find a home to buy, usually that's a shorter time frame, maybe just a couple of weeks. If you're not able to get another property under contract in that time frame, you can actually cancel the contract selling your home so that you don't end up stuck, so to speak. That form, that contingency doesn't exist in Texas. It's usually a longer contingency on the purchase. So hopefully that helps. Obviously, it's a situation that we deal with every day, not uncommon. And it's something that we're used to handling for both our buyer and seller clients. But if you've got anything additional questions that you have, or how is this handled if a relocation company is involved and different things like that, just shoot me a message and I'd be happy to talk that through with you. You can reach me at andrew@theandrewsmithteam.com via email, or always via phone at 888-447-9650.